Welcome back to Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, and we're really gonna just kind of set some skills. Where's influence? Envious influence. We're gonna need that. And we're just gonna jump into the trial. If this is really gonna be the last trial, it's gonna be a roller coaster.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
But thank you for watching. Thank you for clicking on the video. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like button. Let's see again if we can go for 10. Because it's just been cool to see you guys actually engage with the video. So there we go, and let's kind of figure out this possible final class trial, which I'm skeptical of, because the last game, I mean, the 5th trial could have technically been like the last trial with the bad end and all, but like it wasn't. There's twists and all that stuff. I wonder if this game's gonna go the same route, or it really is gonna be the last trial.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh,
Monami's not happy.
Monami? My cute little sister? You're awfully quiet. What's happened to you? You've ascended the ladder of adulthood and reached the moon? Because you're a rabbit?
I don't know if that's the reason.
Chesto!
Ooh. Just starting off with fighting, huh?
One more time!
Uh-oh.
Jeez! How about this one?
Ooh.
This will be my final blow!
Uh-oh. She's not having any of that.
It's useless.
Please stop! I feel bad for Monomi.
You're right. Now's not the time for me to horse around with Monami. The class trial has started, after all. The victim this time is Nagito, who is attempting to reveal the traitor for everyone's sake. Who in the world killed him? I'm so curious.
If he was killed for trying to reveal the traitor, that traitor is obviously the killer. They were trying to shut Nagito up.
That's an idea.
No, that might not be it.
Why?
Huh? Are you trying to protect the traitor? They didn't call out when we were in danger. Don't tell me you're the traitor.
Don't say something so stupid. There's no way in hell I'm the traitor.
And so this is how this trial is going to progress, huh?
Now that's more like it. Why don't you guys hurry and start arguing already?
Why? Why? Also, mic check. Mic check. Yep, mic check. Mic is working. He's here. Or the traitor is here, right? Are they the same person? Or Hope versus Despair off the gates? So we just gotta figure out if the traitor is the same person as the killer. Maybe I should just listen to the... Where's the file? Where's the file? Oh no.
The killer didn't tape Nagito's mouth to shut him up. I'm telling you, they were torturing him.
Were they?
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured Nagito.
So that's why he was so beat up.
Okay.
What were they trying to find out by torturing him? Definitely the bomb's hiding place. If so, the suspect is whoever found the bomb first.
That'd be Fuyuhiko.
That was Fuyuhiko.
Yeah. Wait, hold on.
I found it by coincidence.
Yeah. Hang
There's
on.
no way I'd torture someone.
I don't know if there's... Well, okay, I believe you, though. Why did the killer have to torture Nagito? No, were the wounds in Nagito's body really caused by torture in the first place?
The reason Nagito's body was covered with wounds.
It's because the killer tortured...
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
Okay. Okay, sure.
But Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape, so he wouldn't have been able to confess anything.
Yeah, that does make sense.
If he was being tortured for information, they wouldn't have taped his mouth like that.
I guess it also depends, too. It's like, was his mouth duct taped from the start? Was it duct taped later? It's not really... I don't know if that's really in the Monokuma file or anything like that. So I guess we're assuming it was from the start, which means, yeah, then he couldn't have said anything.
I'm prepared.
Are you now?
Ah, I just realized it. It's a trap.
This whole game technically is for all the people involved.
Trap?
You're not wrong.
Stupid Hajime. You got caught in that trap.
Stupid. Excuse me, buddy. Who went with to the diner with you back in the second island? Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Why don't we just stay with duct tape?
Like you said, if Nagito's mouth was taped shut, he obviously assumed he couldn't talk, but that was the trap. He wanted to hide the fact that he got interrogated. I can't back down.
Oh, really? I was gonna say, that was a bit too easy. This is why. Yeah. Success.
But if you tape his mouth shut,
Let me move.
how is he supposed to answer anything?
That is true.
Pay attention. This is how it went down.
Oh.
First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
What are you saying? Are you trying to rebut me with that?
Crap.
I mean, yeah. I think that's still the thing.
Pay
I
attention.
think that's still the
This is how
move.
it went. First, the killer tortured Nagito and got information about the bomb's location.
Uh-huh.
Then, after they killed him,
No.
only to cut through those words.
It's still duct tape. The duct tape, because the blood splatter would have been on him. Okay.
There's no doubt Nagito's mouth was covered with duct tape before he was beat up.
Okay, so the first one confused me because, like, the duct tape was like what and what. This one makes sense to me because, like, if they put the duct tape on after they killed him specifically, the blood splatter would have been under his face and not over it like it was. I was more on the impression of trying to figure out with the first one, well, was the duct tape put on after they tortured him, but before they killed him? Because the other wounds didn't kill him, so they could have tortured him, made him talk, and then did that, right? Like, that's where I was going, and I was wrong, but...
What did you say?
Who cares about the duct tape? We might as well settle this with rock, paper, scissors.
No,
We
that's
don't
it.
need to play a game. It's clear the duct tape was on his mouth before the torture even began.
Yeah.
Why do you always side with Hajime? Do you have a crush on him or something?
You in elementary school or something?
You were with us when I peeled the duct tape off Nagito's mouth, right? The blood on Nagito's face wasn't under the duct tape, remember?
Yeah. That is true.
Blood on his face came from his arm wounds, which means the duct tape was on his face before his arms were even wounded.
And the duct tape had a lot of crinkles around his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
He must have been struggling to open his mouth under the duct tape.
Perhaps the duct tape was used so he wouldn't be able to scream.
Right.
And it's like I said at the beginning. The tape wasn't for torture. It was to keep his mouth shut.
However, if they wanted to seal his mouth, they did not need to hurt him with such ferocity.
But they did.
They probably had a deep grudge against Nagito.
Then, are you saying the killer was trying to make him suffer?
Yeah.
If so, it's friggin' crazy. Did they go psycho or something?
No,
Sure.
they didn't just go crazy. Whoever did this must be one crafty bastard. If not, they wouldn't have taken the time to set fire to the crime scene and destroy all the evidence.
That is true.
The warehouse fire was for destroying evidence?
Can't think of any other reason.
But who could have done that? When the fire occurred, everyone in this room was gathered in front of the warehouse.
That is true too.
Yeah. And right after I opened the warehouse door, the flames started burning from the very back.
Which means, it is plausible to think that nobody here set the fire.
Yeah, everyone was together, which is part of the problem. Everyone was kind of together for various parts.
Killer isn't one of us. But that's not the case, huh? I mean, it's wishful thinking.
Even if it was only a coincidence, the timing was just too perfect.
Based on the pattern up until now, we should suspect that some kind of setup was used for this.
Some kind of setup? Like what?
I do not know that, but that has been the pattern before.
That there was pre-planned
As
stuff.
our Miss Sonia, you have such an amazingly high intellect. Alrighty then, let's think about this based on what Miss Sonia thinks. Is that okay, Miss Sonia?
Damn right it is!
The reason for the fire, huh? They're right. We need to clear that up first. Oh, we're gonna die again. The oil lighter, right? Yeah.
The direct cause of the fire was the oil lighter found at the crime scene, right?
Yeah?
The killer used some kind of setup. He lit the curtain on fire with the lighter.
Some kind of setup?
Mm-hmm.
Did they use the oil as an improvised fuse?
I don't know about improvised fuse,
They probably
but
just threw the lighter.
I don't know about throwing it either.
Based on the shape of that oil lighter, it can stand upright while the flame is lit.
That is true.
If they tipped over the lighter in some way, it could have ignited the curtain.
That is true too.
Some way?
Maybe they used invisible thread.
No, but
There should have been a way to tip it over with sound waves.
no. I read tip it over and I fired early. It's the panels, the Monokuma panels.
Sound waves.
Nope.
Or perhaps opening the door.
There we go.
I agree with that.
Oh, why is that frozen?
I also agree that opening the door is what started the fire.
Yep.
Just as I thought, it was the wind pressure. A dust devil blown here from glorious Japan.
No.
No, not wind pressure. They probably used the Monokuma panels.
Yeah.
A huge number of tipped-over Monokuma panels were found at the crime scene, right?
Right.
It looked like they were scattered everywhere, but some were laying on top of each other in a single line. Just a single line leading from the warehouse door to the fire's origin.
Correct.
Does that mean anything?
The killer probably arranged those Monokuma panels to create a domino effect.
A domino effect. You mean those tiles kids play with by lining them up and tipping them over?
Exactly.
In place of those tiles, the killer used the Monokuma panels.
Mm-hmm.
So when we opened the warehouse door, the first panel toppled into the second.
Yes.
And from there, they fell like dominoes until they reached the lighter at the end.
Okay.
But wouldn't it be obvious that those big panels were falling over?
That's probably why they turned off the lights in the warehouse, so we wouldn't notice them.
So the reason the warehouse was dark was to hide the domino effect.
Yeah.
And one more thing. There was something else the killer did to hide the domino effect, right?
Mm-hmm. The killer did one other thing to hide the domino effect. The sprinklers? Or is it the gun? I don't know. I don't know. Torture wounds? Probably not. Burnt rope? Rope that was tied to Nagito's right arm burned off. However, Nagito's... Oh, because his clothes wasn't effective. Like, his sleeve wasn't even burnt. So this is it, right?
Crap!
That's not it. What? Okay. Never mind. I thought I was being really smart there. Guess not. Panels. Oil lighter. The music player? Like playing the music so that you were distracted by the music? Makes you lose control?
I see.
Okay, that makes sense. It makes sense. It took me a second, but it makes
We're
sense.
talking about the MP3 player, right? That hymn blaring throughout the warehouse masked the sound of the falling panels.
I didn't know it was masking the sound. I don't know if that... Okay. I don't disagree. I just didn't know that's what the whole point of the music was. I thought the music was just to be creepy. Yeah, that's true. It was really loud, and yeah. And then the fire started. Right, okay.
That's it. So the strange sound was actually the sound of the panels falling.
Uh-huh.
Those sounds weren't the only strange thing, right?
Right.
Looking back on it, it was also strange when we opened the door to the warehouse.
Mm-hmm. It's fine. I'll open it slowly. Yep, and then they kicked the door in, and it was just boom, and then like the... Okay, that makes sense. I remember all this. Wow, it's loud.
Ah, so the door was being blocked by a Monokuma panel.
Yep.
And when we opened the door, the domino effect started, and the falling panels eventually reached the lighter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's how the warehouse caught on fire. At least, that's how it looks.
You don't look so sure.
At the time, Akane mentioned that she could barely open the door.
Because the panel was blocking it, right?
Right.
But the blocked doorway, there wasn't enough space for a person to fit through, right?
Is that a problem?
That means whoever did it, how'd they get out?
It's a major problem. That door was the only entrance to the warehouse.
Another locked room case. Look, where is Kyoko, by the way? Because there's like 3 locked rooms in a row almost. If that door was the only entrance to the warehouse, I see, so the problem Chiaki's talking about is they could have hidden inside, the killer couldn't have left.
I see.
If the panel was so close to the door that it could barely be opened, the killer inside the warehouse wouldn't be able to leave, right?
Correct. Yeah,
Does
you mentioned it.
that
Oh,
mean they were
sorry.
hiding inside?
Who? We were all outside the warehouse, you know.
Even Sonia, like all of us were outside of the warehouse.
Based on the patterns up until now, I believe some kind of setup was used.
You don't have to think so hard. There's actually only one person who could have possibly done this.
Huh?
You don't mean...
But if that's true, this murder,
Hajime? What do you mean?
the person who set up the domino effect inside the warehouse, there's only one person who could have done that. It's none of us. The only person inside the warehouse was Nagito himself.
This is my answer.
Yeah.
What if it was Nagito?
Why'd you bring him up? He's the victim, you know.
He wasn't just the victim. Maybe.
Huh?
Not just the victim? What does that mean?
He played a role in his own demise. That's what it would mean.
He was the victim. And he was the perpetrator, too. Maybe.
Are you saying this was a suicide? Don't be stupid. His body was covered in torture wounds. Or did you already forget? Are you saying those were all self-inflicted?
But Nagito might do something like that, don't you think?
Yeah.
That's not the issue. He was tied up, remember? Even for a creep like Nagito, it'd be impossible for him to tie up his own arms and legs.
Would it?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, as long as you understand.
It seems we need to discuss how Nagito was able to tie himself up.
Oh.
Need to discuss? That's not necessary at all. No matter how much you think about it, it's clearly impossible.
Is it? Like I said, it seems impossible if you think about it, but I feel like I'm overlooking something. We probably all are. Oh, wait, yeah, the burned rope, maybe? Maybe now that comes into effect?
To actually tie up your own arms and legs. That's obviously impossible.
Is it?
Tying just the legs is one thing, but tying both arms would be impossible.
Was both arms tied? Wait, I don't know if this is a bullet, but... Oh no, that hand was tied. Wait, no, but the right hand... Hang on, where's the right hand? Let me look at the hands. Yo, let me get them hands. Because that has the burnt rope. I think it's the burnt rope. I think it might actually be the burnt rope for once.
It'd be impossible if you were by yourself.
How about if you use your teeth?
Well,
Or if you use your front tail?
Dirty joke! Is that a dirty joke?
oh no. If our assumption that Nagito committed suicide is correct, Nagito should have tied himself up too. That's okay, right?
To actually tie up your own arm... No, that's wrong.
Okay. So I was right about the burnt rope.
Hold
I
on
feel
a
good
sec.
about that because I
Isn't
tried to
that
do it
premise
earlier
flawed?
and it wasn't right earlier, but it's right now, and so I'll take it.
What? I mean, it's no mistake that his arms and legs were...
No, it shouldn't have been both of his arms.
Yeah, one arm was
The rope on
free.
his right arm was completely burnt up. Based on that, you can't say he was tied up.
That was just burned by the fire. He should have been tied up before then.
It burned because of the fire. Like you said, it might look like that. But that was part of the trap. There's concrete evidence that proves it.
That is clothes, like his right sleeve and stuff. The proof that the burnt rope on Nagito's arm is a trap, his right sleeve.
I see.
Take a close look at his right sleeve. Even though the rope was burnt up, the sleeve wasn't burned at all. Don't you agree? A burn like this, no matter how you think about it, is unnatural. That rope was burned in advance so it would look like it was burned in the fire.
Then Nagito's right arm wasn't tied up, right? He was able to move it freely, right?
Right.
Yeah, that should be the case.
Hajime, that's awesome! I'll let you cop a feel if you want.
No.
Akane, you should not give it away for free. Make sure they pay you first.
That's definitely wrong.
Thank you.
Fine. I just gotta get a Benjamin from him before I let him touch me, right?
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about Nagito. I mean, even if his right hand wasn't tied up, the knife was still stabbed into it, you know?
That's true.
It's possible to stab a knife into your right hand with your right hand. Ah, that much is obvious.
Hajime,
Then it wasn't.
you tricked me! Give me back that Benjamin!
You know, he's gonna try to charge me. Now she wants the money back? What the heck?
Hold on. There should be a way.
Then hurry up and spill it.
If it's something lame, I'll make you give back the Benjamin with 10,000% interest.
Or to stab yourself in your right hand using only your right hand. It's okay. There's definitely an answer for this. What do you got for me then? Alright, out of all of these, we've used almost all of these except the plushie and the grinder? I keep saying grinder. It's girder.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
That's a good
If you throw
question.
the knife into the air and let the knife fall,
That'd be
can you
risky.
stab his hand that way?
Possibly, but it'd be risky.
Is he a throwing knife expert?
Yeah, no, it's not.
Maybe he propped the knife somehow? And slammed his right hand down on it?
That could work.
Propped it onto what?
If he just propped the knife, he could have used his bound left hand.
No.
If you're tied up, your arms won't bend that easily. We don't know if his left hand could even reach his right hand.
I don't think blood on the girder is gonna be it. Could it be the plushie? Maybe it's the plushie.
Even if Nagito's right hand was free, how could he stab his right hand with his right hand?
If he threw the knife into the air,
Maybe he propped it on the plushie.
could he stab his hand that
So I
way?
agree with Chiaki.
Is he a throwing knife expert?
No, he's not.
Maybe he propped the knife somehow?
Ah.
I agree with that.
To sit with Chiaki. Okay. This will be interesting.
Life-size Monokuma plushie. He must have used that to prop the knife.
Okay.
Makes sense. That's why there was a big hole in the plushie's stomach.
Okay, that does explain that, because that was kind of weird and so out of place. I was like, where would this come into play? I guess if we're talking about propping, like you put the knife, I don't have anything obviously that even kind of remotes like you, like if this was the plushie and my phone here was the knife, you put it in the, and then you just, okay. I'm gonna stop.
He inserted the knife handle into that hole to prop it up. Then he slammed his hand onto it. If that's
Dang.
it, he had to place the plushie near him. And it also explains the mysterious blood on the plushie.
Okay.
So the blood on the plushie came from Nagito after he stabbed the knife into his own right hand.
Okay. Wild as that is,
I see.
okay.
So that's the trick.
That's not really a trick. That's just. That's.
But for a moment, I
Why?
seriously thought Monokuma died or something.
A bleeding plushie is super scary. It's got the same fear factor as a doll whose hair grows too long.
Yeah.
After stabbing his hand, he no longer needed the plushie, so he cast it off toward the fire's origin point.
Mic check. Mic check. All right, we're still good.
Probably thought the fire would incinerate it and destroy the evidence.
Right.
So what do you think now, Fuyuhiko?
I get what you're saying about the wound on his right hand, but there's still one huge problem. The spear. Basically, you're saying Nagito committed suicide by impaling himself with a spear, right?
Right.
If you think about the order, getting killed by the spear should have been the last thing to happen to Nagito.
Right.
If that's true, how is that possible? He can't grab a spear with his right hand if a knife is stabbed into it and his left hand was all tied up.
No, look, his hand could still be, like, his hand is still open. The hand itself isn't what's tied up. It's just the wrist. So he could have been holding it, because it has a rope, right? That's the freaking I can't say the name right. The girder. Would that? I don't know if that would explain why there's blood on it though, but it would if you like. Okay, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. Maybe it doesn't matter.
The spear first, and as he endured the pain, he stabbed the knife into his right hand.
Why? There's no need to stab your hand if you're dead at that point.
There is a limit to his constitution.
Yeah.
If you got penetrated by something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
No, come on, Kazuichi.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch all that.
No, just stop.
Like I said, if you got
No,
penetrated
Sonia,
by
no.
something so big and thick, you would die instantly.
Say it one more time. I need to record it. For reasons.
Kazuichi, no.
Hey, bastard, you better cut it out.
Thank you.
Like she said, in that condition, it's very difficult to stab yourself with a spear.
Correct.
It'd be hard to use a spear with a knife stab into your right hand while your left hand is tied up.
Correct also.
So you're saying it's impossible?
Yes.
But no matter what I think, I can't believe Nagito's death was caused by someone else.
I also agree with that. To think that one of us could kill someone with such cruelty, I could never believe that.
He got messed up. And that's the thing too, like there's people in the comments that have been in the comment sections, like he's definitely like some people's favorite character. He's like a fan favorite. He definitely was an interesting character, I thought too, as this was going on. For him to not make it to the end here, he made it just before, I guess, the finish line, but like, dang.
You say you can't believe it? You just don't want to believe it, right? But that's why you keep getting betrayed over and over again, right? Same goes for this time, too.
You just shut your mouth. It's against the rules to interfere with everyone. If you even think about doing anything, I have a plan of my own.
Ooh, alright.
Monome's sassing me.
About time.
It's just as Monokuma said. We've been betrayed over and over again so far. This might also be the same. Calling this a suicide takes too much for granted, and it's too convenient.
Then are you saying there is a killer among us, Kazuichi?
Of course that doesn't include Miss Sonia and me.
As Kazuichi said, it's true we've been constantly betrayed.
Mm-hmm.
But even if I'm betrayed again, I still want to believe in everyone. No matter how many times I may be betrayed, I still want to believe in everyone.
I also want to believe that there's no killer, but suicide is unimaginable.
You really think so?
But you said it too. It'd be impossible for him to stab himself with a spear in his condition.
Not if I'm correct.
I did say difficult, but I never said impossible.
Uh-huh.
I feel that there's some way he could have stabbed himself with that spear.
Yeah.
What kind of way?
I don't know.
You don't know.
It's impossible to figure out by myself. So let's think about it together. That's how we made it this far up till now.
True.
Everyone working together.
She's right. We made it through several ordeals up to now by doing that. Then, even now...
Alright, let's do this.
Is this the blood? Is it time for the blood on the... Oh, no, it's not there. Would it be blood on the left hand, then? I think that's where we're trying to go. I don't know how to get there.
With a spear. Let's work together and think this through.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, his right hand was covered by the knife, right?
That's true.
He was only able to move his left hand.
Uh-huh.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Then that rules out his left hand.
Not necessarily.
If that's the case, the only other way is...
He used his teeth?
No.
Or maybe he used his front tail.
No, stop at the front tail.
Rhino guys have tails that get hard when they're grabbed.
What are you saying?
Yeah.
A blushing Miss Sonia is freaking awesome!
Come on, my dude. Be part of the conversation. If Nagito committed suicide, then he must have used that spear to stab himself. Even if his arms and legs were tied up, there's no doubt he used some part of his body. The only thing he could have used is...
How did
the left
Nagito
hand.
stab
Okay.
himself with a spear? Let's work together and think this through.
When the spear stabbed Nagito, His right hand was covered by the knife, right?
Yes, it was.
He was only able to move his left hand.
But his left hand was also tied up.
Mm-hmm.
Then that rules out his left hand.
No, it does not.
No, that's wrong.
I'm just happy I got one right.
Hold on. It's still too early to dismiss the possibility that he used his left hand.
Right.
Why? I mean, his left hand was tied up, you know?
But there was something off about his left hand.
Mm-hmm.
The bloodstain on the palm of his hand. Don't you think it looked somewhat strange?
Maybe.
He only had blood on the lower area of his palm. Beyond that point, the bloodstain suddenly cuts off, right?
Right.
When the blood splattered, that's as far as it reached, right?
Mm-hmm.
That settles the description of that bloodstain. But it's not the only unnatural bloodstain.
Back of his hand, too.
Look, there's blood on the back of his hand, around the middle joints of his fingers.
Like you said, it looks like an unnatural bloodstain, but what's wrong with that?
We might need to think and use our imaginations for a bit. If there's blood on his palm and the back of his hand, what was his left hand doing as the blood splattered?
What was Nagito's left hand doing? Whether it was gripping something.
I see! When the blood splattered, he was probably gripping with his left hand.
Yeah.
That's why there's such a strange-looking bloodstain on his palm and the back of his hand.
Maybe it wasn't the girder after all. Okay, so I'm wrong about the girder. Well, that's fine.
Was he grabbing his front tail?
Come on, no.
Perish the thought! He was obviously grabbing the spear.
Now that you mention it, compared to the rest of his body, the wounds on his left arm are pretty mild.
Really? They look the same, actually.
He probably made his wounds mild on purpose, so he could keep his strength while he gripped the spear.
I don't think I would have been able to tell that from that, actually. That looks the same to me.
But even if he held the spear with his tied-up left hand, it'd be impossible for him to stab himself.
That's right. That's the problem.
Hey, Chiaki, what do you think? Hey, don't tell me you're getting sleepy.
At times like this, you should always strike from a good angle. Just like fixing an old TV.
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
Maybe.
Really?
Yeah, like I thought. It's no mistake that Nagito was gripping the spear, I think. However, what's important is what section of the spear he was gripping.
What section of the spear was he holding on to? The cord. Oh, so maybe it was?
I see.
Maybe it was.
That's it.
Okay.
Instead of the handle, Nagito must have been holding on to the cord.
Okay.
There was a metal weight at the tip of the cord, but there were bloodstains on that part too. Plus, the joint between the weight and the cord had a bloodstain shaped like it was cut off by something.
Isn't
Okay.
the size of that cut-off section?
The size of a human
About the
fist.
same
You
size as
mentioned
a
this
human
earlier.
fist?
Yeah.
Ah, you're right. So this is the part Nagito was gripping, huh? And then the blood that was supposed to end up here
Ended up on his
getting on Nagito's
hand.
left hand.
Ah, okay.
But why is it so important to know which part of the spear he was gripping?
You're not gonna say he gripped the tip of the cord, swung the spear around, and stabbed himself, right?
Right.
That is where the clue to solve this mystery resides. Right, Chiaki? I am sorry. Of course this mystery will not be solved that easily.
Nagito was gripping the cord extending from the butt of the spear with his left hand. But from there, how would he stab himself in the stomach with the spear?
It seems we are stuck. Shall we have tea time?
At a time like this, how about we stick to the plan to think one step at a time instead of expecting the answers all at once?
That's a long plan name.
One step at a time. What does that mean?
Let's focus on the spear first. Namely, where it was and how it was positioned just before it impaled Nagito.
How it was positioned.
Nagito was facing up and the spear was stabbed to his stomach. So if it's just before that, the spear fell to him. The state of the spear and the fact that Nagito was holding the tip of the cord attachment, if I put those together and think about it, I should be able to figure it out. Where the spear fell, or was, and the state of it was before it stabbed Nagito. Ah, I love Logic Dive. It's like the opposite for me of Hangman's. I love Logic Dive. I don't know, and I mentioned, I think it's just because the controls feel pretty solid for it. Like, they don't feel like I'm gonna slide right off the cliff, even at full speed, right? Like, 'cause I'm going fast. But it doesn't feel like I'm gonna just go flying off either. So it feels like, I don't know, it just feels, oh, well, whoops. I jinxed it. Of course I jinxed it. But yeah, oh wait, question 1. Where was the spear just before it impaled Nagito? Above him. It had to be above him. Also, like, as much as I do like this game, maybe part of the reason I also like this is just because, oh, whoa, no, don't need time for that. Maybe it's because this is actually, like, kind of like gameplay? Which is not to say the rest of the game isn't gameplay, but I mean, like, it's, oh, heck. Okay, buddy. I'll just hug the outside. What are you gonna do now? Nothing? That's what I thought. Oh, 2 of you? Well, that's not gonna be enough. I should have brought a 3rd. Besides the spear, what else was above Nagito? The ceiling girder. Okay, so maybe we are right about that. I mean, sprinklers were above him too. That's not wrong. That path should technically continue, because it's not wrong. But I don't think that's what they're looking for. Oh, okay. Oh, jeez. No, thank you. No, thank you either. Oh, whoa. Well, you're allowed to do that? Just to dance back and forth like that, huh? Well, I can dance too. Boost me. Boost me, baby. What item connects both the spear and the ceiling girder? The rope, the spear's cord. The spear's cord then, right? Maybe the spear's cord was around the girder. Whew. More? Oh no, this is the end. Okay. The spear's cord. That's why the spear has a cord to begin with. Okay.
The spear impaled Nagito as he was laying face up. It must have been perpendicular to him just before that.
Okay.
Perpendicular? In the middle of the air?
If Nagito did that all by himself, did he have some sort of ESP?
Yes, he was Silver the Hedgehog.
That'd be awesome, but he probably used the ceiling girder directly above him.
Nagito probably slung the cord over the ceiling girder, and using that as a support, he hoisted the spear directly above him.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
if Nagito let go of the cord, the spear would have fallen and impaled him while he was laying face up.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed a slight red streak on the ceiling girder. It probably got smeared there during the setup.
Okay.
The blood on the cord probably rubbed off on the ceiling girder as the spear was falling. So, how about it? Using this method, Nagito could have impaled himself with the spear.
That is true.
He really committed suicide? Like that?
He probably chose that spear so he could commit suicide like that. If someone else did this, there's no reason they'd go to all this trouble just to kill someone with a spear.
I agree. When I was investigating this case, I kept thinking over and over how strange it was. Why did the killer use the knife and the spear so differently?
So you're saying he needed to use that spear to pull off his trick?
Then, this is for real? He really committed suicide?
Huh.
Every single wound on his body. That was all him?
Dang, okay.
Not just that, he did all that while he was gripping the spear?
Yeah, apparently.
That spear should not have stabbed Nagito until the very end. Which means Nagito wounded himself while he was gripping that spear, right?
That is right.
Did he put the duct tape on his mouth too?
Probably.
He probably covered his own mouth so we wouldn't hear him screaming in pain.
Did he need to go that far?
I guess so.
That's beyond crazy. Why would he do that to himself?
He was probably trying to get us to make a mistake. By committing a suicide that looked like a murder, he was trying to steer us toward the wrong answer. His goal was to get us all executed.
Yeah.
And that's why he stabbed himself over and over again?
Did he want us to die that bad?
I guess so.
That's messed up. That's seriously so messed up.
But why? Why would you... That... Huh.
Yeah, that's our Nagito.
That's our Nagito. Sure. I'm starting to feel a little sympathetic towards him. How stupid of me. I completely underestimate his capacity for malice. A mind-boggling malice that threatens us even after he's died. That's the form his malice took. I forgot all about that until now. If he was here, he'd probably be sneering at me.
However, there is one thing I still do not understand. He said he would reveal the traitor, right?
That is true.
Whatever became of that?
He was probably planning to kill the traitor along with the rest of us.
So why did he not just do that in the first place? If he had no qualms with killing everyone, he did not have to cause a bomb scare to reveal the traitor.
I bet the bomb scare was part of the strategy behind this trick. He made us split up and search for a bomb so none of us would have an alibi. He created a scenario where any of us could have killed him.
He tried to make us doubt each other. And tried to hide the truth behind his suicide.
Okay.
Did he cause a bomb scare for that reason alone?
He's a fucking bastard who killed himself for his delusions of grandeur. It's not that unthinkable.
You are right, I suppose.
Yeah, it appears we've come to a conclusion. Bastard Nagito committed suicide. It was all done by him so he'd be executed.
That should be okay, right?
What? You're not satisfied yet?
Not until we do a comic book.
No, I agree that Nagito killed himself, but I feel like there's something that doesn't make sense. It's probably just my imagination.
Why? I mean, I sort of understand what she's talking about. I don't think it's a mistake to assume that Nagito committed suicide, but why do I feel so uneasy about it? Is it because we don't know who the traitor is, or...?
So what are you gonna do? Is it okay to proceed with the voting time?
It's too early.
What do you think, Akane?
Well, there's no doubt Nagito's death was a suicide. Oh well, I guess my gut is wrong sometimes.
You are right. It is not as though we can draw any other conclusion.
Hey, Chiaki, you want to carry us again?
Then it's okay to end it here, huh? That means we're done with this last class trial and we can leave this island, right?
No.
It's okay to reach such a happy ending, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem. Now you've definitely set me off that there's a problem.
Then it's okay? It's okay to say, you've decided on the killer? Understood. Then voting time.
No, hold on a sec.
Hold on. Why?
Sorry, just a little more. I want you guys to wait just a little more. I can't help but feel like there's still something we overlooked.
Like who the traitor is?
But the issue here is who killed Nagito, right? Even if we identify the traitor, the conclusion won't change.
That's true, but...
The mystery isn't just about who the traitor is. No matter how you look at it, Nagito's death is a suicide. But I'm a little worried, you know? I'm worried about starting the voting time while there's still a mystery.
I mean, that's almost what happened in the second trial, is y'all voted and then you were almost all wrong.
Hey, what do you mean it's not about who the traitor is? What kind of mystery is left?
There's just one thing that doesn't make sense, and it relates to Nagito's death. Plus, it's something even Nagito couldn't influence. He couldn't even tamper with the evidence for it.
Something related to Nagito's death, and it's something that even he couldn't have messed with.
You were gonna keep going? Here I thought we were finally finished.
Something related to Nagito's death, a piece of evidence that even he couldn't have messed with.
I see!
The file. I mean, I guess, right?
Is it about the Monokuma file?
That he couldn't have altered that. The Monokuma file is like Monokuma's thing. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Huh?
Okay.
There was something suspicious in the Monokuma file?
There was? That it gave us the time of death, and it usually doesn't? The victim is Nagito. His body was discovered in the warehouse, and the Monokuma plush factory estimated time of death is believed to be noon sharp. There's not only a spear stabbed in his stomach, there are multiple stab wounds in each of his thighs. Furthermore, there's a laceration in his left arm, and a knife impaled through his right hand. Suspicious part of Monokuma file that Chiaki is worried about. What is it? What's hidden in the Monokuma file? I don't know. I don't know what's suspicious about it. Ooh, I don't know. I don't... that doesn't help me. But I guess here we are. This is where we die. This is how we die. cause of death. Well, mine's is now this. But that's what it is, okay. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, we're dead. So annoying. They just would spawn two in like this, and they just would collide on the edge immediately from coming in.
Killer case's Monokuma file. There's no specific cause of death.
That's not improved. It's not improved. It's bad. Sorry, I am, because I do love this game, and I'm even loving this trial, but that's bad. I can't stop that from happening if they spawn both on the edge and they cross like this immediately within like 2 seconds. I can't do nothing about that. I just have to lose life for free. Gives us the time of death and it gives us the injuries, but it doesn't give us like what exactly killed him.
The files always specified the cause of death.
But the cause of death is obvious, is it not? The spear in Nagito's stomach. It is obvious just by looking at it that it was the cause of death.
Maybe it's not included if it's not important enough to write about.
Well, Monokuma, I plead the fifth!
Oh, do you?
There he goes again! I'm so appalled that I have nothing to say.
But even during Gundam's case, and before during Nikon's case, the thing he purposely omitted from the Monokuma file was always the most important mystery in the case.
Are you saying that applies this time too?
Probably.
Hold on a sec. Then, are you saying there's more to Nagito's death? Are you suggesting, again, that his death wasn't a suicide?
You guys were the ones who said it was a suicide in the first place.
No, I don't think it's a mistake to call Nagito's death a suicide. But it's not just a suicide. Come to think of it, did Nagito really commit suicide just to get us all killed?
Are you sticking up for him?
That's not what I meant. I mean it in a bad sense.
Bad sense?
I just remembered that his malice always defied our expectations, and that concerns me. For example, would that malice just end here?
No.
Huh?
Did Nagito's malice drive him to risk his life for a truth we'd reach this easily?
No.
I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about, you know?
How interesting! You sure do believe in Nagito, huh? Because you believe in his malice, you continue to suspect his malice. I see. I guess that's what passes for friendship these days.
What friendship?
What should we do, you guys? Should we proceed with the vote?
No.
I think we should keep going until everyone is satisfied, even if it's just to be safe.
You're
I agree.
right. We only get one chance to vote after all.
I agree.
Just to be safe, huh? Guess I have no choice. If that's the case, I'll do my best to go along with it.
This is friggin' annoying. But if you guys say you're doing it, there's no way I'm gonna back out.
Hey, Monokuma, you heard us. The voting's gonna have to wait.
We've come this far. Let's work hard till the very end. If we work together, everything should be all right.
That's true.
That's what I believe.
Oh, splendid. You guys are so splendid right now. That's right. If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you.
If all your hopes are united, no despair can shake you, huh? You know, I think about it, Nagito said the same thing. The absolute hope that can overcome any despair. He said he was yearning for that. Then the situation that we're in might be the thing that Nagito wanted all along. No, never mind. I'm probably overthinking. The halftime. Funny enough, I was so hungry when this trial started. I'm not hungry anymore.
No.
Man, my heart was racing like crazy when I thought the voting time was gonna start, but... Well, if you don't think about it rationally, there's no way it was gonna happen. We haven't done this bit yet. Most of the players probably figured it out too. You're the only one who didn't know. Isn't that right, Monami? Hey, how much longer are you planning to sulk? Let's get along like we always do. No response. Alright, you passed. Friendship is measured by how long you can stand the silence when you're all alone with someone else. So Monami and I are bestest of best friends. Don't say such stupid things. I hate you so much right now. Enough. Why do I have to be hated that much? Besides, the fact that you snap at me like that, I don't trust you at all. Not even a teensy tiny 1mm bit. How sad. Distrusting your friend is much more shameful than being betrayed by that friend, you know. We were never friends in the first place. Then as your older brother, let me say this. You're not even my brother. It's sad to live a life without friendship. That's even sadder than watching a high school rom-com full of guys. Well, there are some demands for that. I fell for it. I totally took the man bait. Yeah, definitely save.
I'm Monami. By now, there's nothing more for me to say.
It's kind of dark on my face. Let me turn on some lighting. Alright, that's definitely better. That's just definitely better.
Anyway, my chest is full of pride right now. Everyone is united against despair. They're totally awesome. That's why I'm gonna fight too. I will fight the only way I can. I'm gonna show that guy my fearsome retaliation.
Okay.
That's basically it.
So if we're working together, where do we start? With the cause of death missing from the Monokuma file?
Why don't we try removing all our preconceived notions before we discuss this? In the beginning, our discussion advanced by assuming Nagito's death was caused by the spear.
True.
It's better to confirm if there are any other possibilities. That's what I think.
Other possibilities.
If something other than the spear killed Nagito, all I can think of is the knife stabbed into his hand, but...
That was definitely a gruesome wound, but it wouldn't be the fatal wound, don't you think?
Dang it, thank you, Chiaki. All game long.
If you think the cuts on his legs and left arm aren't the fatal wounds...
Are we finished already?
I feel like... it's possible that we overlooked something.
Overlooked, huh?
Let's bring up whatever we can think of, one after the other. That might clear some things up.
Exactly! We should cooperate at a time like this.
A fatal wound that wasn't the spear. We don't even know if it actually exists, but if it does, we need to find out what it is no matter what. Hope versus despair again? Duct tape, grinder, piece of blue paper. Piece of blue paper? Sure. I've been wrong all trial long.
Let us consider a different fatal wound.
The blue paper.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right?
Nope.
It's not the other wounds, right?
With all those wounds. Maybe he simply bled to death.
There's no way he burned to death.
Was
Yeah.
the cause of death something that cannot be seen?
If it's something that can't be seen, maybe he choked himself with a sleeper hold.
You can see that,
Or
though.
liquefied his guts with a body blow.
Liquefied his
Just
guts?
thinking about it, that's already a horrible death.
The real cause of Nagito's death. Is there something I overlooked?
Let us consider
Oh.
a different fatal wound.
Wait.
It's not the knife in his right hand, right?
Monokuma's special poison.
It's not the other wounds, right?
If he was poisoned,
With all those wounds. Maybe he simply bled to death.
no, he was poisoned. Okay.
There's no way he burned to death.
Right.
Was the cause of death something that cannot...
Consent with
I
Sonya.
agree with that.
Finally, I got something right.
I totally forgot about that possibility. If the cause of death was something we can't see, then we have to consider poison as a possible method.
Poison.
It is true that poison is not something we can see, but why did you bring that up all of a sudden?
I remember when I went to investigate Nagito's cottage, I discovered something really strange. Inside
Monokuma's special
refrigerator,
poison.
I found a bottle of Monokuma's special poison.
Poison?
Additionally, that's a poison made specifically for killing. I see. Now that you mention it, there's no way a toxin like that doesn't relate to the case at all.
If poison was the cause of death, it would not leave an obvious wound on Nagito's body.
I would leave it like inside his lungs or something, but we don't have the autopsy. We don't have Mikon anymore.
However, it's common for blood blotches to appear on a body that's been poisoned.
I see. You sure seem to know a lot about medicine.
What does that mean?
But even if blood blotches appear, if the body was already covered in blood, there's no way we'd notice them easily, right?
Right.
Did he wound his body just to camouflage them?
That's also a possibility.
Okay.
Still, both of Nagito's hands were full. So how would he drink poison?
His left hand was tied up and gripping the spear, and his right hand had a knife stuck in it.
Mm-hmm.
If it was a slow-acting poison, it is possible he consumed it in advance.
No, the warning label on the bottle explicitly states the effect is instant.
Then it's impossible. Both his hands were full just before he died.
And
Yeah.
this is when the hardtail appears.
No.
Totally overvaluing that tail.
His mouth was covered with duct tape, you know. If he wanted to drink poison, how'd he get it past his lips?
If there's no way he could have drank the poison, it might be impossible. Just kidding. It's not like we're out of possibilities yet.
Are there any left?
Was it... Well, what about... Okay, the Monokuma special poison was like, don't let it get vaporized, right? Don't let it get, like, be in the sun or something. So, if it wasn't a drinkable poison... Oh, it said that in the investigation. It was like, as like a liquid state or whatever, it wouldn't be all that bad. But if it became airborne, so he inhaled it.
Hell no. No matter how you slice it, he was totally killed by that spear.
Since we've already ruled out so many possibilities, it might be easier to think about what really killed him. Operation Elimination Method. The hint should be written on the poison's warning label. Maybe.
The way the poison entered Nagito's body, the answer was written on the warning label. I should think carefully and try to remember it. Yes. Logic dive. Never leave me. They've even added more difficulties. I still just find this fun. I still like this one. Maybe something will happen. I'll be like, ah, no, thanks. But so far, no. Maybe because I'm smooth-brained. And so doing something like this is really smooth. Oh, ooh. I thought that was the question. I wasn't paying attention. They try to hit me with some trick stuff. Good thing my reflexes aren't completely terrible yet. What was the state the poison was in when it affected Nagito? It had to be in a gas state, basically, for it to affect him. It got vaporized. Would the heat of the fire act like the sun or whatever and make it, like, basically elevate it like that? Could that have been it? Ooh, okay. That. Oh, you tried to hit me with that. Oh, that was crafty. That was clever. That was crafty clever. I'll give you that one. That one was kind of intelligent. Oh no, 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 wait, ooh, wait, I'm doing too much. I'm doing too much. I'm doing way more than I need to. I'm also just going faster than I need to. I could just also, you know, go slower and then take the turns and like slow it down. Kind of like when you're actually turning an actual car, how you might brake in the first half of the turn, or at least slow down and then accelerate out the second half of the turn. You don't necessarily accelerate the whole entire turn, or brake the whole entire turn either. How did the poison enter Nagito's body? Through his mouth, through his wounds, through his nose. Okay, so it was a gas and he inhaled it. Oh, that's close. Oh, is it this again? Right, okay. Okay. It's still a trick to rock a rhyme on time. Oh, that's it? Oh, okay. Gas and through his nose. Gotcha.
What if instead of drinking the poison, we assume he inhaled it?
Inhaled?
It's written on the poison's warning label.
The enchanted liquid is highly potent and takes effect immediately. Please handle with care. Though its volatility is low, this liquid is very dangerous when vaporized. See? Okay, yeah.
Dangerous when vaporized. In other words, breathing in the gas is fatal.
Yes.
Poison gas! Then all he had to do was breathe it in through his nose!
Yep.
Breathed that poisonous gas inside the warehouse?
Mm-hmm.
But if poisonous gas had spread throughout the warehouse, why didn't it kill us?
Because Monokuma made us abandon the warehouse so it could ventilate. Usually didn't bring the poison gas. I should be able to explain this. Monokuma merch, sprinklers, the fire, the smoke. I guess the sprinklers.
I see.
Okay.
The sprinklers in the warehouse. Thanks to those, we didn't inhale that poison gas.
Okay.
The poison gas disappeared because of the sprinklers? It wasn't the fire?
No.
Well, this was also written on the poison's warning label.
In a gaseous state, it is heavier than air and it breaks down in a minute, and is susceptible to hydrolysis, meaning water. So it is possible for you to poison someone to death without any complications. Okay.
Of course! Hydrolysis!
Hydrolysis, thank you.
The chemical bonds that form the poison were broken down by the water from the sprinklers.
Also, the poison is apparently denser than air, so it probably didn't affect us because we were standing.
Basically, it was heavy, so it was close to the ground.
But Nagito was laying down, so he must have breathed in a whole bunch of it, huh?
If it meets the requirements that well, maybe it's not just a possibility anymore.
Yeah, the true cause of Nagito's death was poisoning. The wounds on his body, the spear in his stomach, it was all to keep us from learning the truth.
So what?
Huh?
We figured out that Nagito died from poison, but so what?
I mean, maybe if you let someone finish talking, we could tell you so what there, buddy. Don't worry. We're getting to it.
In the end, it doesn't change the fact that he committed suicide, right? Then enough already!
Nagito inhaled the poison he prepared and died. Yeah, that still sounds like a suicide.
Well, with this, we have a clearer picture. We've also determined the true cause of death. All right, all the mysteries should be solved now. We should get on with the voting time, right?
That you're accelerating too fast.
What? There's still more?
I mean, not all the mysteries have been solved yet. In the end, Nagito's motive is still unclear. Did he commit suicide just so he could kill every last one of us? Was that really his motive? Is that really okay?
Hey, what happened? There's no reason to wonder about that stuff anymore, you know.
Nagito's motive, Nagito's malice. Is this really okay? Can we finish this here? No, that can't
There
be.
might have been an accomplice.
Chiaki, what did you just say?
If Nagito committed suicide by inhaling poison that he brought, then why wasn't there anything that looked like poison at the crime scene?
Anything
Exactly.
that looked like poison?
If Nagito brought poison to the warehouse, it's strange that we couldn't find it there.
If Nagito really brought poison to the warehouse, then the thing that would have been left behind is the meat on the bone of the container.
I see.
Meat on the bone, I got you.
Talking about the container the poison was kept in?
Yeah.
Yeah. If Nagito brought it, it's strange we couldn't find that container anywhere, right?
Right.
He can't carry around poison without putting it in a container?
Yeah, that was written on the warning label.
Keep this liquid secure by storing it in a cold place in a glass or plastic container away from sunlight.
The container probably melted in the fire.
It's probably plastic or glass, right? There's no way it'd completely incinerate. Even the plastic fragments of the fire grenades we used to put out the fire didn't completely burn up, you know?
Then, does that mean someone got rid of the container?
So that's why you mentioned an accomplice. That is impossible.
Is it?
I mean, an accomplice? It is just too...
Like, does that really matter all that much? I mean, even if he had an accomplice, it doesn't change the fact that Nagito still committed suicide.
You're right. Someone might have accidentally took it away from the crime scene.
Why?
Yeah, you're right.
Why would they do that, though?
Right.
No, why would they do that?
Totally it.
No, that's not totally it. Stop.
Right? Isn't it okay to close this case yet? I'm not in the mood for unexpected twists.
Too bad. I don't want to hurt anyone. I don't want to get hurt anymore by hurting someone else. Everyone's tired of doubting each other. I also feel that way. That's why I want to just rule this as Nagito's suicide. If I do that, nobody here has to get hurt, but...
It's no good.
Huh?
I feel like Nagito is seeing through us. By calling this Nagito's suicide, we're trying to take the easy way out so we don't hurt anyone else. But if Nagito was here right now, he'd probably be sneering at us. He'd probably say something like, "So that's the extent of your hopes."
So Nagito's ghost is whispering to you, huh? The power of friendship bursts beyond death, huh? A fiery outcome like this is right out of a teen manga. Still, that's pretty messed up.
Shut up! You just be quiet.
I get what you're saying, but in the end, the reason he died is still the same as before, right? Even if we solve this mystery, the conclusion won't change at all.
I mean, it'd be a suicide regardless, right?
Even if there really was an accomplice, is there any reason we should take the time to figure out who it is? Like Fuyuhiko said earlier, it is possible that somebody accidentally removed the poison from the crime scene.
But I just can't imagine ending this by turning our backs on the truth.
It's fine, okay? There are some things we're better off not knowing.
Not in this scenario, no.
And we probably just didn't notice it. Like maybe the container was hiding with the fire grenade fragments.
Oh! What is this feeling just now? Even though it was brief, it was like a strong flash of light running through the back of my head. Maybe what Akane just said right now might be a new clue. From there, I might be able to reach the answer. The way Nagito brought the poison, which means the thing he used as a container was... No! No! I don't want it! I don't want to do it! Fire grenade. Oh, at least this one I know. Alright. At least I know this one. Because, I mean, they just said it. It had to be. You gonna give me an R ever? Okay, this one's going okay. How do I jinx it then? Grenade? Oh, come on. Ooh, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. There, well, there goes the D that I needed. Everything just stop crashing. Just stop. This isn't Crash Bandicoot. I need you all to just quit. Ah, there we go. What? Don't lag. Don't lag. No lag. Oh, my left eye just went out.
I see. I got it.
Huh?
The fire grenades. Nagito put the poison inside one of the fire grenade canisters and transported it to the warehouse.
Oh, dang.
He used one of the fire grenade canisters?
Yeah, the container with the poison in it wasn't secretly taken away by someone. Instead, it was in a container that didn't need to be taken away in the first place.
Oh no.
As long as he put the poison in the same container he brought to the warehouse. It can be hidden with the other fire grenades we used, so there's no need to dispose of the container later.
Bastard. He totally knew we were gonna throw those fire grenades.
Which means, did Nagito exchange the contents of a fire grenade?
Yeah.
Yeah, that has to be it.
When I first discovered those fire grenades, I tried to study them a little bit, but the canister was completely sealed shut by a layer of aluminum underneath the lid.
You just have to peel off that seal and swap the insides, right?
That is true, but there was no sign he was even at the break room.
Hold on. Did you say aluminum?
Oh. The blue aluminum?
If so, then there's no mistake. Nagito definitely swapped the contents of one of the fire grenades.
Seriously? That's impossible. Miss Sonia just said so right now.
Sonia's words are proof that the poison was swapped with the contents of a fire grenade.
The blue aluminum. Sonia's words contain the blue aluminum. Where is it? Where is it? Blue piece of paper.
I can prove it with this.
Let's go.
Take a look. We found this under Nagito's bed when we were investigating his cottage.
Huh? That's just a piece of trash.
Nope.
No, that is not just a piece of trash. The seal I saw on that fire grenade matched this. It is the same aluminum.
You found the aluminum seal under Nagito's bed?
There's more. That's not the only thing we found in Nagito's room. We also found a gas mask and gloves under his bed, too.
Yeah.
Did he use those when he put the poison inside the fire grenade?
It's a dangerous poison after all. He took extreme caution when swapping it.
So what's the issue? Nagito put the poison in the grenade canister, brought it with him, breathed it in, and died, right?
No.
So in the end, he still fucking committed suicide. Enough already!
You're right.
No, he's
The
not.
canister wasn't thrown away. Then it just means that there wasn't an accomplice after all.
See, I told you. The conclusion is still the same. Nagito
No,
committed suicide.
you're all wrong.
End of story.
I admit that there wasn't an accomplice. That was just my misunderstanding.
You're right.
In actuality, the truth is even more horrifying.
What did you say?
Hey, what are you planning to say now?
What the hell? Do you still want to keep going?
Yeah, because you're wrong.
Is this not settled? There is no denying that Nagito's death was a suicide.
No, it's not.
Chiaki?
I'm sorry, but I just realized it.
Realized what?
We know Nagito used the grenade canister to store the poison. So when was it deployed in the warehouse? When did Nagito breathe in the poison? When I thought along those lines, that's when I realized it.
The horrifying truth?
Yeah.
Probably happened at the same time.
The moment the fire grenades were brought and the moment Nagito breathed in the poison were the same. Could that mean the same moment would be when the spear fell, when we all threw the grenades?
I see! Are you saying it was when we all threw the fire grenades?
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't like where this is going.
When we all threw the grenades to put out the fire in the warehouse, the poison was deployed, and it converted to poison gas and killed Nagito.
If that is true, then the person who brought the poison and spread it was...
One of us.
Oh no. But it wasn't even like it was on purpose then.
What the heck?
Oh no.
One of us threw the poison grenade that killed Nagito?
No, 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 no.
Hold on a sec. The Nagito was...
It would mean he didn't kill himself.
You said so yourself! You said Nagito committed suicide!
Then who killed Nagito?
You mean, who's the actual killer, right?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Who prepared the poison fire grenade that killed Nagito?
The person who prepared the poisonous fire grenade was Nagito himself.
I see!
He definitely prepared it.
It was Nagito, obviously. We just discussed this a few minutes ago.
Then who set the warehouse fire that caused one of us to throw the poisoned grenade?
Nagito. There's still Nagito again.
I see! That was also Nagito.
Yep.
Hey, how many times are you gonna ask the same damn question?
The next question will be my last. Considering all the facts up till now, why did Nagito set the warehouse on fire?
The reason Nagito set the warehouse on fire was to get our attention, to destroy the evidence, to commit suicide, to make someone throw the poison.
I see! Don't tell me. He
No.
set the warehouse on fire just so we'd have to throw the fire grenades?
He set the fire just so we'd put it out? Why'd he do that?
It was a trap.
Oh no.
A trap?
Preparing the poison. Creating a reason for us to throw the poison. It was all a setup by Nagito.
No, no,
It was
no,
all
no,
a trap to make one of us throw the poisoned grenade.
Seriously, I'm asking you who threw it.
I don't know. The person who threw it probably didn't know either.
Huh? Could it be... Was that Nagito's trap?
This wasn't an intentional murder. This was a murder that Nagito forced someone to do. And for that reason,
Ooh boy.
he put the fire grenade that he filled with poison with the other grenades. Setting up a murder nobody can solve. That was Nagito's true goal.
What? What the hell?
Nagito did not commit murder. Instead, he manipulated someone else into killing him?
Yeah.
To do that, he set a trap to force someone to kill him. The poisoned grenade and the fire were traps. That's why the curtain was the fire's origin point.
Oh no. Y'all? No.
All the
No.
fire grenades we threw at the curtain shattered once they fell to the floor. Because of that, Nagito, who was laying face up on the floor, was able to breathe in the dense poison. And then...
Hold on. If that's true, you can't say the poison was the cause of death. It might be the poison's fault he let go of the spear, but the actual cause of death could be either one.
Even so, the poison is what caused him to let go of the spear.
I like what Fuyuhiko's saying instead.
That's right! Nagito's killer is the one who made him breathe the poison!
Nope, it's still Nagito. It's still him. He's still the one that set it up. He's still the one that even if the poison made him let it go. He's still... like, if he was... No.
Are you fucking serious?
No.
Was his trap all along. Even the wounds all over his body. It was all to mess with the evidence for what actually happened. His true goal was creating a murder that nobody can solve.
I hate this.
He wanted to prove to us that there are mysteries that just can't be solved with educated guesses.
He probably expected that his fake suicide would be found out. After all, a mystery that can be solved is destined to be solved in the end. However, he also prepared a mystery that couldn't be solved. As you solve mysteries and bolster your hope, a huge mystery comes along and slaps you in your faces!
Me with Hangman's Gambit this whole game.
For those of you who believe there are no unsolvable mysteries, that is when you finally taste despair. Meaning, he used all of the prior class trial verdicts to prepare this trick. Not all mysteries can be solved. Such a devious trick he played on you, as expected of Nagito.
That's totally messed up.
That is.
That's so fucked up.
That's so bad.
It's my fault.
That's so
because
bad.
I told you all about the fire grenades.
No.
I am so sorry. Please vote me as the killer.
That's not the fucking issue here.
It's not Miss Soya's fault. This is all Nagito's doing.
But what should we do? How can we even figure out who the killer is?
It's impossible.
Is it?
Impossible?
I don't think so.
Nagito wanted to create a scenario where we couldn't make a decision. That's why we're at an impasse.
However, Monokuma also does not know who the killer is, right?
That's right. There's no way he'd be able to figure that out with just his surveillance cameras. If Monokuma doesn't know, this trial doesn't count. Isn't that right?
What if he does know?
You know, I don't actually need stuff like cheap-ass surveillance cameras or whatever. I know perfectly well what's happening on this island at all times. I know you used the bathroom 3 times yesterday, Sonia. And one of those visits seemed to take a while.
Please stop! I will never become queen!
Oh no.
I mean, how can you have such an awful power?
So, of course this trial still counts. Do your very best to guess who the killer is.
Yes, he says. How the hell are we supposed to do that?
Is giving up all we can do?
No. Do you not remember what Gundam said already?
No, it's too early to give up.
Is there any way to figure out who the killer is?
Even though it's just a hunch, it's possible that it's probably... There's one way, I think.
Really?
This is so messed up, though.
Hey, is it alright if we look at Nagito's crime one more time from the beginning? I want to make sure my hunch is correct. Hajime, please.
Well, it's time for a comic book? That's right, it doesn't seem like the trial's over yet. Even though I don't know who killed Nagito, it should be clear what kind of trap we set. Then I have to do it, even if it leads to despair.
I got it. Let's do this then.
Yeah, comic book time! Oh, jeez. What was inside Nagito's refrigerator? Right before switching the poison. What's placed inside the break room? Right. What's beyond the Monokuma panel? His whole body wasn't tied up. Nope. How did he support the spear? In order to hurt himself. Huh, okay. Nagito prompted the knife with something. Oh. There we go. The reason we went to the warehouse was they were hearing music, right? Really? Oh, I guess it was the video. Never mind. Inside the thrown fire grenade was the poison. What made the spear fall? The reason we went to the warehouse. I guess it wasn't the music. In order to hurt himself. Where did he support the spear? His whole body wasn't tied up. What's beyond the Monokuma panel? Right before switching the poison. He already has the mask on, though. Yeah. What was inside Nagito's refrigerator? The poison? The duct tape, then. Where were we use the duct tape? His whole body wasn't tied up. How did he support the spear? In order to hurt himself. Oh, to be silent while he was hurting himself. Okay, that makes sense. What was inside Nagito's refrigerator? The poison. Right before switching the poison. What's beyond the Monokuma panel? His whole body wasn't tied up. Alright. How do you support the spear? Alright. The reason we went to the warehouse. Oh, because it was on fire. Inside the thrown fire grenade was the poison. Alright, that's definitely what was inside the refrigerator. Monokuma special poison. Right before switching the poison. What was beyond the Monokuma panel? The domino effect. I don't see really. How did he support the spear? Stock 4, you say? The reason y'all went to the warehouse was the video. What made the spear fall and he let go of it? The panel, meanwhile, was propped up by the the lighter. And then this was he swapped the poisons. See ya.
Here's everything that happened in this case.
All right.
The person who actually arranged this incident was the victim, Nagito Komaeda.
Okay.
He kept a specific item inside his cottage that he needed for his plan. Monokuma's special poison, which he brought with him from the Octagon. Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base. Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison. When he did that, a specific item was left as evidence, the blue aluminum seal on the grenade. With that, Nagito finished making the poisoned fire grenade.
He was really happy about that. Also, he had a really buff neck, apparently.
And put it back with the rest of the grenades in the break room. The next morning, Nagito appeared before us and declared that he hid a bomb somewhere. While we were looking for the bomb, that's when Nagito headed over to the goods warehouse.
Okay.
In order to set up a fire, Nagito arranged the Monokuma panels in a line going from the door to the curtain and placed an oil lighter in front of it.
Okay.
From there, Nagito set his insane plan in motion.
Insane plan in motion.
First, he hung the spear that he took from Nezumi Castle from the ceiling girder by its cord. Then he tied his arms and legs at the back of the warehouse with rope. However, he burnt off the rope on his right arm beforehand. In doing so, he made sure that only his right hand was free, while his remaining arm and legs were tied up.
Okay.
As he gripped the tip of the rope hanging over the ceiling girder with his left hand, he lay down face up, just beneath the dangling spear. But this was just the beginning of Nagito's plan. And then, he did something no one could have predicted. First, he covered his mouth with duct tape, and after making sure he was unable to scream...
Ooh.
He stabbed himself with the knife multiple times in his left arm and in both of his thighs.
Dear goodness, okay.
Finally, he propped the knife on the plushie and slammed his right hand onto the blade. He didn't just want us to think he was tied up. He also wanted us to think he'd been tortured.
Jeez.
Through all this, Nagito never let go of the spear. His plan still wasn't over. In fact, it was just about to begin. Meanwhile, we finally arrived at the plushie factory and found Nagito's message. After seeing his message, we instantly made our way to the warehouse. But that was part of Nagito's plan.
The forethought to do all of this.
We opened the door to the warehouse, which inadvertently started the Monokuma panel domino effect. The panels fell one after another until they reached the lighter, tipped it over, and ignited the curtain.
Man, okay.
Shocked by the sudden fire, we rushed to the factory's break room to obtain some fire-extinguishing grenades.
There's all the Gray Man, by the way.
We then
all of
aimed
them.
for the fire's origin point, which was the curtain, and unloaded the entire supply.
The Gray Man and their family went out on a killing outing.
It never occurred to us that one of those grenades was the poisoned grenade that Nagito had prepared. The poison sank to the floor, instantly vaporizing due to the intense heat, and spread everywhere.
Right.
The poison gas quickly drifted to the curtain at the back of the warehouse, where Nagito was. Also, Monokuma's poison has a unique quality in which it becomes heavier than air when vaporized. That poison gas completely surrounded the area where Nagito lay face up on the floor. There, Nagito inhaled the poison, and if it didn't instantly kill him, he certainly lost consciousness. Which caused him to let go of the rope in his left hand, and the falling spear plunged into his stomach.
Oh no.
This is all the information related to Nagito's plan. His true intention was to set one of us up as the killer. At this time, we still don't know who the killer is, because the killer wasn't aware they killed someone. Try as we might, we cannot reach that truth. That was Nagito's trap.
Oh no.
In conclusion, the fact that we can't determine the killer's identity. This should be the truth behind Nagito's trap.
How about it, Chiaki? Will that help you figure out who the killer is? Chiaki?
Oh, does she know?
Just as I thought. It's impossible, isn't it?
You say we just have to vote for someone?
What Hajime said is probably true. That's part of the reason why I thought it was a little strange. Did Nagito really not care who the killer was?
Oh.
He said this to us earlier.
I'm going to be fine. I'm pretty sure everything will work out in the end. After all, there's no way hope can lose. Absolute hope that can break through any despair can never lose in a place like this. Not only that, I believe in all of you. I believe in the time we spent together.
That feeling of belief is at the heart of his trick. He believed we'd notice the fire grenades. He believed we'd try to extinguish the flames. And he believed we'd fall into his trap. By believing in us, Nagito was able to put his life-threatening plan into effect.
Right.
What do you mean, believe?
And what's wrong with that?
There's one more thing, remember? Something that Nagito believed in from the bottom of his heart. I want you to try to remember what that is.
What Nagito believed in, of course, Hajime Hinata Hyuga. The surveillance cameras, his talent.
I see!
Oh.
Nagito believed in his talent as the ultimate lucky student.
Okay. After all the time we spent together, I believe in you guys. And more than anything, I believe in my ultimate luck. So it's definitely gonna be alright.
I guess the last thing he could believe in was his own talent.
That's not so strange, really. Most of us here have been relying on the same thing.
But, in his case, it was pretty remarkable, wasn't it? It almost seemed like he had blind faith in it.
You're right.
The same thing happened when he cleared the final dead room at the funhouse.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. It's a game where you load a bullet in the gun. Yep. He used that to beat the final dead room. That is true. He played it wrong, but, you know, he did a thing when the first killing happened with the old building of the hotel. He depended on his luck and was able to get to cleaning duty just as he wanted. That is true. That's right, I trusted my luck for picking cleaning duty. Man, Terra seems like so long ago now. Yep, that was true as well. All of it was true. He was just using his luck and doing it well.
Anything to do with the case this time, right?
I just thought it was strange that it doesn't connect to anything. He factored in his belief in us, but for some reason he didn't factor in his own luck. No, there's no way. I mean, this is Nagito we're talking about.
Correct.
What did he do?
No, he wasn't just after anybody. He probably had a target. A target he was aiming for all along. A person to set up as the killer.
A target? Who?
The target's true identity. Even Nagito didn't know it.
Right.
That's why he relied on being the ultimate lucky student. And incorporated that luck into his plan. As long as he had his luck, he believed the target he was after would pick up the fire grenade.
With the poison.
He left his plan to luck?
Oh no.
His life for that?
He probably risked his life just so his ultimate luck could decide this.
Who is it? Who's the target Nagito was after?
No, I don't even have to ask. I already know who the answer is. The traitor.
I see! That's it. The traitor. Nagito was after the traitor, huh?
Then he relied on his luck to weed out the traitor?
Dang.
Nagito didn't know who the traitor was until the very end. All he could do was rely on his own luck.
Then what he said in his video message.
Oh man. It won't work with just any student handbook. If you want to disarm that bomb, you have to use the traitor's student handbook. To be honest, I found out who the traitor was after secretly monitoring everyone's activity, but I was a little annoyed that they never came forward.
So he was just bluffing.
That's probably true. By that point, his plan should have already been in motion.
Right, but then it's just as Nagito said at the beginning. His purpose was to weed out the traitor. If we just believed what Nagito said, we would have reached the answer much quicker. The reason this took so long, was it really because we didn't believe in
If
him?
he just wanted to out the traitor, he didn't have to go this far and make that person the killer. Damn it! We're all in a huge bind because of that.
It means he wants us to beat the traitor.
By finding out who the traitor is, our hopes will shine even brighter by overcoming that despair. That's something he'd say.
Mon ami, it looks like you've got something you want to say. But you better just keep your mouth shut.
And that concludes my argument. Nagito's plan was to make the traitor kill him. What are you gonna do? Are you guys gonna believe me?
He relied on his luck to aim for the target, but he didn't even know who he was aiming for. I mean, the thing just said he knew what he was aiming for. It sounds way too believable to have actually happened, but...
The only thing we can do is believe.
If we don't, then we'd just be relying on our luck when we cast our votes.
But even if we do believe, what should we do? I mean, if we don't know who the target is, there's no way we can even vote.
You are absolutely right. It is hard to think the traitor would reveal themselves now.
If, by chance, the traitor revealed themselves during that bomb scare, what would have happened? Would it have stopped Nagito from acting so reckless?
Possibly.
Huh?
But they couldn't help it. Even if they wanted to reveal themselves, they couldn't do it. Because they weren't created to do that.
Chiaki?
What's wrong, Chiaki? Get a hold of yourself.
That's why I want you guys to guess.
You want us to guess?
Yeah, I want you to guess.
What? What does that mean?
Who do you think it is, Hajime? Who do you think the Future Foundation sent to infiltrate your group as the traitor?
Why?
A traitor who's not allowed to think that they're different from everyone else.
Why?
A traitor who can only interact with everyone as a traitor.
Why?
Because that's the nature of their existence. They can only exist as a traitor.
Seriously, why?
Who do you think is the traitor?
No.
Hajime, please.
No. Oh, heck.
It's... you? Chiaki, you're the traitor?
Please, hold on.
Aw, you totally guessed right.
No, you're not supposed to... Oh, no.
Just as expected. Yep, you're correct.
Okay. Maybe...
I'm the traitor. The agent sent by the Future Foundation to hide among you all is me.
Why? This is, I mean, this nonsense is this. I can't say words right now. This nonsense is why. Why does it make sense?
Hey, Chiaki. Are you being serious right now?
Chiaki is the traitor? That is a lie, right? Surely you must be joking.
I'm sorry. It's the truth.
No, it's not.
Hey, what are you saying sorry for?
What does this mean? You... Up till now... You've been tricking us?
What? We were not tricked! After all, we have been working together all this time. We have been helping each other all this time. Chiaki, being a traitor, being a member of that horrifying Future Foundation, that is obviously a lie.
Please, wait! The Future Foundation isn't what you think it is!
Is it like Fuyuhiko said? In the daily life, they had a brief conversation about the whole enemy of our enemy is our ally. And if the Future Foundation is the enemy of Monokuma, then it's their ally.
Shut the fuck up! We're talking to Chiaki!
No, I have nothing more to say.
You have to, please.
Why?
Because we already know the killer's true identity. So the only thing left to do is vote.
No.
Hold on! We're not satisfied yet. If you say you are the traitor, please provide an explanation that will help us understand. We cannot vote until we are satisfied. That is what you said earlier, Chiaki.
Hey, if you're really the traitor, why'd you wait till now to reveal yourself?
It's weird, isn't it? Waiting until right now to out yourself.
It's definitely strange, right? Or rather, why was I able to do that? Maybe I wanted to protect everyone, no matter the cost.
And it's gonna be sad too, huh? It's not gonna be like, oh, plot twist, I'm the traitor, I'm also insane or whatever, and it's all... no.
Hey, Hajime, can you do me a small favor?
No. I mean, yes, but...
Favor? Me?
I want you to prove to them that I'm the traitor.
What? What are you saying? Why do I have to do that?
yeah, that sucks.
I want to explain everything to you guys, but as I expected, that's rather difficult. That's why the only thing I can do is plead with you. I want you to do it. I believe you can prove it.
Whether I can prove it or not, that's not the problem. Don't you understand? You may as well be asking me to kill you. There's no way I can do that.
I'm very sorry, but this is the only way. So please.
Looks like we gotta do what we can. It's not like I believe she's the traitor. There's just no way we can ignore this without confirming it.
If she was just disguised or something, this would have been a heck of a lot easier for us to understand, but...
Right?
She's not disguised at all! 'Cause Chiaki isn't the traitor.
Oh.
Monami?
Too bad. I'm not part of the same group as that girl. I don't know anything about that girl at all.
Hey, are you trying to cover for her like that? You suck!
I've always been alone. I have no friends anywhere. That's why I have no relation to Chiaki whatsoever.
Hajime, you're going to listen to my request, right?
Why? Why would I want to listen to such a request?
Chiaki isn't my friend. I hate Chiaki so much.
Okay, so now we know you're lying, because you love all your students. I fused their names. I was like, Miyaki, Monami and Chiaki's relationship. Proving it here is the only way. I butchered that sentence. No.
Hajime, you stupid face.
I can't even hit any of the buttons. I've not hit a single one.
Let's all get along. First open and mix. I can't lose. Hajime, you stupid face. I won't let you.
I'm losing this one.
First open and mix.
Okay, I'm hitting some of them. I don't want to.
Hajime, you stupid face. Let's all get along.
Oh, I'm out of bullets. I have to do it.
Let's all get along.
I don't want to do it.
I won't let you.
I have to go fever.
First open and mix.
I'm not happy about it though. But I actually am almost dead, and
Used to the face. I won't let you.
See, even Monami's insults aren't like that severe.
First open and mix. I'll lower your grade. Chiaki and I aren't best friends.
Monami's notebook.
This is the end! When we investigated Nagito's cottage, I discovered a notebook with the new Sami logo on it.
Yeah, okay.
That's your notebook, right? The one Nagito stole from you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Don't tell me. Is that where the traitor's true identity is written?
That's right! Since I knew something like this would happen, I made sure to bring it here today.
So sudden?
Give me that notebook.
Day 1, I was able to talk to everyone for the first time today. Monokuma showed up and things turned bad. Day 2, Byakuya is the leader. A lot of things happened today, so everyone's tired.
What is this? Is this...
Is the traitor's identity written in here?
Nagito was probably looking for that too. So that might be why he stole the notebook. But you wouldn't know who the traitor is just by reading this notebook. Of course, Nagito wouldn't know either. However, it's different for me.
No?
It took me this long, but I finally understand.
What if I don't want to understand? No, the truth is, I might have already known the moment I found this notebook. It's just, I wanted to turn my eyes from the truth it contained. But now I clearly know. I can't help but know.
First of all, this isn't Monami's diary. Apparently she can't write.
Then the one who wrote this is...
Someone connected to Monami. Meaning, it's not a mistake to think that the traitor wrote it.
If so, is this like a report that the traitor was sending to Monami?
Is it evidence that they were observing our actions and reporting to Monami?
But how would you know who the traitor is from that?
Because there's an entry written in here that only me and one other person would know.
Day 16. Final dead room. I'm sorry.
In the notebook, there was a specific entry.
Day 16. We've been in the funhouse for 3 days. Everyone's hungry and on edge. Hajime tried to go to the final dead room today. He's probably panicking because no one believes him.
There it is. It's true. I tried to go inside the final dead room, but the only one who knew that.
If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to that Octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. I did it. I finally did it. I figured out where the exit is. I can get out of here. With this, I can finally get out. You can't do that. Can't let you do that, Star Fox. Shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for.
That's right. The only person who knew that is Chiaki. That's why Chiaki is the only person who could have possibly written about this.
There must be some mistake. I mean, if Chiaki is the traitor, what was all that time we spent with her? Was that all a lie too?
Oh
Miss
no,
Sonia.
Sonia, no. It's gonna get worse now.
Chiaki is... She is being controlled by Monokuma. That is why we should help her.
I'm not satisfied either. I mean, if you were the traitor, there's no way you'd do something so stupid when we found the bomb.
It's really stupid to be fighting over something like this. And so, with an annoyed expression on her face, Chiaki walked over to the bombs without saying a word, took out her handbook. Oh, and the traitor's handbook would deactivate the bombs. Without hesitation, swiped the card reader.
Now that you mention it, Chiaki immediately went to the card reader with her handbook.
She tested it out right away after being told it would only react to the traitor's handbook.
Yeah, that's true.
That doesn't make any sense. A traitor would be more cautious than that.
Or would they? I mean, look. That's the face of... just... I can't.
Chiaki probably knew the bomb was a fake. That's why she also knew Nagito's trap was a bluff.
She knew? That is a mistake! That must be a mistake! Why are you saying such things? Do you really want Chiaki to be the traitor?
Of course not.
The will not believe it! I refuse to believe Chiaki is a traitor! There is just no way!
Oh man, this is making it worse. I don't want to believe it either. I don't want to believe it, but
Then nobody will be saved.
no. We gotta keep battling people when we're all miserable now. What is Sonia's account? I don't even. We're gonna fail this, but not because like it's the game. It's just I'm out of it.
When we were trying to turn off the bomb, didn't Chiaki use the card reader right away?
If she's a traitor, she would have been more cautious.
Not necessarily.
There's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not.
Yeah, there is.
The only person who knew it was a fake was
You.
me when I tried to detonate it.
No, because you said Monami was
Unless you know a whole lot
there.
about bombs, there's no way you know if it's fake just by looking at it.
You said Monami saw you. I don't want to believe it, but I have to move forward. I have to move forward to the path she's showing us.
Chiaki is not the traitor.
When we were trying to turn, didn't Chiaki use the?
If she's a traitor, there's no way Chiaki would have known if that bomb was fake or not. The only person who knew it was a fake was me when I tried to.
That's not true.
That's not it.
Monami was there.
That's not it. Sonia shouldn't have been the only one who knew it was a fake. Monami was also there when you found out the bomb at the military base wasn't real. You said so yourself.
Is that true, Miss Sonia?
Chiaki heard about it from Monami. That's why she knew the bomb was a fake.
Since I've been found out, I'll just confess. The reason I couldn't tell anyone I knew the bomb was a fake was because if I had said that, I would have had to explain how I heard about it from Monami.
I do not want to hear that.
Oh no.
Enough already. Please do not say another word.
This is starting to hurt now.
I do not want this anymore. I am so very tired of doubting people.
Sonia.
No, we all are.
And just because she knew the bomb was a fake does not mean we should decide she is the traitor!
The file, the poison, no. Paper, no. The gloves, Monami's account, or Monami's notebook, Monokuma's account. No, bring me my blades this time. This one's just gonna be painful. The notebook, I guess?
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
I'm out of slices. I gotta slice better. She's panicking pretty badly. I won't have enough words if I counted her right away. It might be best to wait for Sonia's words.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Oh, that's what they meant. I gotta really wait, huh? Okay.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor.
Let's see if these ones overlap.
Evidence,
Let's see if this overlaps.
I should be doubted too.
Yeah, okay.
After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her.
Yeah.
What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma.
That is true.
Monokuma said so earlier. He knows everything about this island.
That is true.
Monokuma probably told that it was fake before. If so, you could not declare that. Monami and Chiaki were working together.
Wait, hold on. Why'd he go flying back? What do you mean retreat? Wait a second.
Damn it!
No, come
Even
on.
if she knew the bomb was fake. That does not prove Chiaki is the traitor. If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Hang on, don't do that to me. I'm sorry.
Knowing
sorry,
it was a fake
Sonia.
isn't the problem. What matters is who told her. What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably thought he was fake beforehand.
That's just not. I don't. Hold on. I guess I gotta actually.
There was someone other than me and Monami
Blue paper.
who knew that bomb
Monokuma
was
special
fake.
poison. Hope Speak Academy
That
file.
someone is Monokuma.
No.
Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island.
Is it the Hope Speak Academy? Do I gotta?
Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand.
Dang.
Damn it!
Ooh.
Even if she knew the bomb was fake, that does not prove Chiaki is the traitor.
Oh, they do overlap. Okay.
If that counts as evidence, I should be doubted too. After all, I also knew the bomb was fake.
Knowing it was a fake isn't the problem. What matters is who told her.
Yeah.
What matters is that she heard about it from Monami.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island.
Don't want to slice that.
Monokuma probably thought it was fake beforehand.
Dang it. I don't.
If so, you could not declare Monami and Chiaki were working together.
Dang. Okay. Well. Okay. Well.
There was someone other than me and Monami
You gotta be careful.
who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma. Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably told Chiaki that it was fake beforehand. If so, you could not.
Oh, it is
declare that.
Monokuma's account, by the way. It's because he
Monami
didn't.
and Chiaki
He
were
knew,
working
but he didn't
together.
tell nobody. He knew, but he didn't tell nobody. That's what I need to slice, by the way. Ooh boy.
There was someone other than me and Monami who knew that bomb was fake. That someone is Monokuma.
That is true.
Monokuma said so earlier, correct? He knows everything about this island. Monokuma probably thought it was fake beforehand.
No. Yeah, even he doesn't have the energy. He didn't say that's wrong. He just.
You're right. Monokuma probably knew the bomb was a fake.
Yeah.
But Monokuma shouldn't have told anyone either.
You know where Nagito and the bomb he used? I wonder. I'm gonna give you guys a hint. You should know it wasn't from the military base. To tell you the truth, the bombs are actually all fake. Well, I thought if I kept quiet, it would foreshadow the kill. I can't. Whew, I'm relieved.
That Monokuma may have just been lying.
He never lies.
No, he won't lie at times like this. You already know that.
He's terrible, but he never lies.
Hajime, are you going to believe Monokuma over Chiaki?
That's not it.
It's just, even if Chiaki is the traitor, is it really okay to vote for her? That basically just means we have to believe in Nagito's luck, right?
That's not it.
Are you telling us to trust his luck? Are you telling us to entrust our lives to that bastard?
There's no way I can believe in Nagito.
I'm telling you, that's not it.
Yeah, he keeps saying that's not it. Are you
We shouldn't
listening?
believe in Monokuma or Nagito. We have to believe in Chiaki.
Huh?
It doesn't matter who the traitor is. Even if Chiaki is the traitor, that's not the Chiaki I know.
I mean, maybe it is. It depends on what Fuyuhiko said. I'm still on that, to be
I
honest.
believe in the Chiaki who's been with us this whole time. That Chiaki is saying she wants to protect us with her life. So the only thing we can do is believe her. If we don't, nobody's going to be saved.
Damn it.
Hey, can you listen to me a little?
Can I? I was about to find out.
There's nothing to be sad about, you know? 'Cause this is different from what happened before. Unlike before, you guys don't have to stay alive by doubting someone. You guys can stay alive by believing in me.
Are you telling us to believe in you and sacrifice you? That is just too cruel.
I'm sorry.
Chiaki!
Monami, I'm sorry too. You're probably gonna get scolded by a lot of different people for this. But still, I want to protect everyone by any means. And I'm happy that I'm able to do that.
It's not up to me to decide whether that's right or wrong. However, I believe it's truly amazing that you were able to think like that. We could even call this a miracle.
Hey, what have you two been talking about? Everyone's jaws are dropping, you know?
I know. It's voting time, right?
No, it's not. It ain't November.
Hey, Chiaki.
You don't have to worry. Believe in me, and cast your vote.
Damn it!
For real.
Why did it end up like this?
No. Come on now. We didn't even get to finish hanging out with them. Amongst other things. Yeah, this one beat us up. This one, especially towards the end, 57 points on that one. 60. Yeah, we got beaten up quite a bit on this one. It's not fair. I feel the same as everyone else. There's no way I can agree to this. Emptiness, loneliness, sadness. But most of all, I'm ashamed of my weakness. But, even so, I have to move forward. If we believe in the person who's urging us forward, then we have to start walking and believe with as much hope as possible in what lies ahead.
Even so.
Man, I'm pooped. Let's go ahead and announce the result. The traitor from the Future Foundation and Nagito Komaeda's killer is Chiaki Nanami.
Damn it!
Are you serious? That was correct? The fact that Chiaki was a traitor, the fact that Nagito's crime depended entirely on his luck. Everything was true.
Damn it.
Plus, that means that he managed to pull it off.
Congratulations, everyone.
Don't congratulate us. No. No. Just no.
Damn it.
We're not celebrating at all.
Damn it!
Chiaki, let me ask you one more time. Are you really part of the Future Foundation? An agent of the organization that brought us to this island? Is that your true identity?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys.
What?
That is...
I cannot believe it. Even though I do not want to believe it, there's no choice but to believe it, right?
I'm sorry.
It would have been better if I could have said it sooner, but I couldn't say it no matter what.
Because,
I can't betray the Future Foundation. Can't betray?
well,
Even if you want to fly, you can't, right? Even if you want to swim where you please, you can't, right? Same for me. Due to the nature of my existence, I will never be able to betray the Future Foundation. The heck? But in the end, you did something similar. What you did, it was no different than sharing your secret self. You're right.
Why?
Now's not the time to be laughing.
well,
But strangely enough, I don't have any regrets. In fact, I'm somewhat happy. I was able to think I wanted to protect everyone. That's why I feel proud of my actions. You're still saying things I don't get, but if we ask you anything, you're just not gonna answer, right? Like if I ask you why we're in the I'm sorry. If we ask you why you were in the Future Foundation and stuff.
I'm sorry.
That is...
Even if you were a traitor, you'd never betrayed us. Chiaki, you will always be our friend, even now. We don't blame you for this. That's why you don't need to apologize.
Yeah.
So the traitor was revealed and Chiaki lost. In the end, it all went according to Nagito's plan, huh?
Like...
About that. Was that really Nagito's goal? Is it really okay to say he was trying to find the killer and eliminate them? If so, isn't it strange? Strange.
So...
I mean, we nearly lost, right? And if Chiaki hadn't said anything, we definitely would have lost. You've raised a good point. That's exactly it. Even though Nagito said he would weed out the traitor, he never said he would kill the traitor. Huh?
Yes, indeed.
Congratulations, you successfully stopped Nagito's plan. I mean, Nagito's plan was to reveal the traitor and kill everyone else besides the traitor. Kill everyone else besides the traitor.
Are you serious?
That was Nagito's goal?
Huh?
Why would he do something like that? Of all to form a plan that only the traitor would survive. Is he really that twisted?
Nope.
It's okay. Okay, what?
Well?
I mean, it's not just Nagito's fault. If the circumstances had been different, he probably wouldn't have been taking things this far. So far.
Chiaki.
You really are a kind-hearted person. You think so? Jeez, I wonder where you get your personality from.
Perhaps.
Maybe our dad and our big brother, don't you think?
Hey, come
Hey,
on
don't go talk about your
now.
family all of a sudden. That's totally ripping off Teru.
I can't lose.
Alright, then I cannot lose, Chiaki. Just like Chiaki and everyone else, even if I know it's a fight I cannot win, I must try to retaliate.
Huh?
Retaliate?
I will no longer let you do as you please.
Stupid! Stop! What are you doing?
Suplex him! Suplex him into the floor.
As they say, we shall die together.
Die together? Oh, okay. You're just gonna straight Yamcha him. She's self-destructed?
What'd you say?
What's going on?
Huh?
Monokuma like,
No.
I'm not dead. A new one came out? Man, that surprised me. If only I didn't have a spare, I would have died.
I can't lose.
And yet, I'm not done yet. What?
If I don't beat you, nobody can live in peace.
Looks like Monami has spares too.
Stop it, I say! I'm sorry, I lose! Forgive me!
Dang.
Hey,
Not yet. Seriously, stop it. If you don't stop right now, it's all gonna be destroyed.
I won't forgive
Of course, I'm doing it so you'll all be destroyed. You will be the one to protect. I will be the one to protect my students. Have no fear, because I am here. Yep, let's go on that route.
you.
Well, not that route specifically, but
Hey.
I just want an excuse to throw that in there. Now that how many of you are still there, you might as well come out at once.
Ooh,
How many?
how exciting.
Not that much. Just around 10 to the 60th power. What did you say?
What?
1 million? 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000, 1 million, 1 billion, 1 trillion, 1 quadrillion. Jump ahead. 10 to the 52nd, 10 to the 56th, and then 10 to the 60th power. That's 10 to the 60th power. After all this, you're still joking around. You sure have quite the daring spirit.
Too bad.
Except I'm not joking. What do you even say anymore? Don't you see that scene? While you're doing this, my clones are continuously and endlessly created in the Monokuma manufacturing facility. That wasn't no plush facility.
That's wrong.
Those are just stuffed animals. That's right. I checked those with my own hands. They're just plushies.
Damn it!
You're just bluffing. Monami, finish him off.
Hey!
Even if it's just a plushie, as long as you give it Monokuma's personality, it becomes a fully developed Monokuma. That's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. What did you say? There's no way that's possible. That's not even magic. Magic? Huh? Could it be? You've already attained that much power?
Hey!
Hold on, you bring up magic so suddenly, we're gonna be confused. Unless you mean magic in a technological sense, we won't understand this at all.
Hey!
What's going on? Don't tell me they're not gonna call this magic or something. I don't care how you interpret it.
In the end, even if Monami risks her life or does whatever, it doesn't matter to my army of 10 to the power of 60 strong!
Gonna need bigger explosions for that.
There's no value in that life you're risking!
Yo, that make a 6 screensaver. Hold on.
How about this? This overwhelming despair! Does it make you dizzy from excitement?
Nah, they're killable.
What's this?
And how many Monomies are left to challenge my army of 10 to the power of 60? You don't have to say anything. I know. Let's see. You have about 10 more left, right? I know everything. I'm the conqueror of the new world. I won't give up, even if I have no chance of winning.
It's okay, Monami. Well,
It's not about giving up, you know.
let's believe in them.
Let's believe in them. Let's believe in everyone and leave the rest to them. But,
Right?
right?
Damn it.
I do not know for certain, but the only thing I can say is
Please listen.
Monokuma is an enemy of the Future Foundation.
Like,
Does that mean there's another organization that's our enemy besides the Future Foundation?
this is bad.
We're in this situation because we're caught up in the dispute between these two organizations?
Damn it!
Okay, that's it. Let's just leave that talk for later. Because Celestia Ludenberg is about to come back. Oh, there's that. Oh, yeah. There was nice, funny, it was great, and now we're back to this. Just hold on. A little more, just a little more time. To wait or not to wait, that is the question. But which will cause more despair? That's the real question. If you think about it, you'd know, right? There's no way I'd wait. But I haven't.
I'm sorry.
Regardless, there's nothing else I can say. I'm not allowed to say anything any more than I already have. No, that I...
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
For Chiaki Nanami, the ultimate gamer.
Special bleeding service!
For Monami, too.
Huh?
Why even Monami? It's just a 2-for-1 special. I could have killed that thing anytime I wanted since she's not a student. And also, I don't need anybody that will defy me anymore. Also, I remember now. I'm an only child.
That is...
Is that? It's okay. Even if I'm here, I'd just be a burden anyways. And not just that. I've decided to believe in everyone.
You guys, I'm sorry about so many things. I'm sorry for lying to you. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you to the very end.
Just one last time, let me say something that makes me sound like a teacher. There's no need to be a hero. You don't have to force yourself just to make people acknowledge you. When you do that, you end up blaming yourself, blaming other people, and feeling jealous of everyone. But still, it doesn't have to be like that. Even if people don't acknowledge you, you just have to be someone that you can be proud of. 'Cause you yourself are your biggest supporter. If you can learn to love yourself, that love will continue to support you for the rest of your life. Love, love.
Bye, everyone.
What is this supposed to...
It's okay. A shining future will always be waiting for you. It's true. It's absolutely true. 'Cause I know.
Bye-bye. Please don't forget about your teacher.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
I don't want to watch this one. I don't really want to watch the last one either from chapter 4, but I don't want to watch this one either. I definitely don't want to watch this. Oh, it's all 10 of the extra Monomies too? Oh, so that tank was real. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's all the extra Monomies. All of them, so... Phase, insert coin. Wait, Oh. track, man? That sucks. It's not even a real one. You put wheels on it. That's cheating. Come on. Damn, that sucked. Yeah. You know what was... Never mind. Without I should be reading. I couldn't look away from Chiaki's final moments. Without realizing it, I had fallen to my knees. A feeling of powerlessness spread through my body. It's over. It just had to end. Before I could ask what I need to ask, before I could say what I need to say, Chiaki vanished before my eyes, and I couldn't even tell her thank you. If I'd said that, would she have been comforted a little? She was executed as a traitor, would she have been comforted a little? I don't know. My chest just hurt. Good gracious, that was such a big surprise. As for Chiaki, she regularly took on the role of point man during the class trials, as did Nagito too.
What?
And not only was she the traitor, she was Nagito's killer too. Like both the carries are dead, yeah.
Phew.
Oh well, don't worry about it. There won't be any more situations where you need to rely on them.
Huh?
Does that mean? Now that annoying rabbit is gone as well, all of the obstacles that have been keeping us stuck on this island are completely gone.
Hey!
Are you serious? We can really leave this island?
I shall now
Yep.
present.
Congratulations. With this, I shall announce the end of the Killing School trip. For you 5 who survived up until now, I shall give you the right to graduate. Thank you for all your hard work. Are you really okay with that? What do you mean? There are still 2 days left. If you were acting like your usual self, you would be setting things up with another killing happening right away. You're right. Stop it. What are you saying? What if Mr. Monokuma changes his mind? Also, you said you 5, like you were emphasizing that part. Does the number of people matter more than the remaining time? That's why you're saying it's the end already, even though there are still 2 days left, right?
Huh?
What matters? That there are 5 people left? Are you planning to make a volleyball team? You need 6 people for a volleyball team. Don't stay quiet, say something. What's your actual purpose? You're our enemy and an enemy of the Future Foundation, so what's your true identity? The Future Foundation is the world ender. And then I will end the new world that the Future Foundation has created. Huh?
No.
Well, you just have to look forward to the rest of the rest after the countdown ends. The timer has almost reached 0. If it reaches 0, everything will end. The Future Foundation's lame plan will be nothing but toilet bubbles. Ugh.
Hey,
And when that time comes, you'll know everything. You'll see all of your questions answered in one go. And then you guys will find out for yourselves just how messed up this new world is.
Hey.
A new world? Don't go saying new all of a sudden.
Yep.
Well, just think of the remaining 2 days until the countdown reaches 0 as a bonus. While you're at it, you should enjoy your life on the tropical island to the fullest. Because once you leave this island, your hopeless lives back home will be waiting for you. Whatever, man. I didn't think. Boisterous laughter carried on for what felt like forever. Our questions, our worries, our sadness were simply ignored. The laughter just kept going forever. As for what we did afterwards, honestly, it doesn't matter at all. I returned to my cottage for the time being and fell asleep. Even after I woke up, my will to move my body didn't come back. That's why I didn't look back at everything that happened until now. I don't think I was think about what was going to happen. I just kept praying that nothing else would happen, and buried deep in my sheets as if I were trying to hide. In doing so, I was somehow able to endure the long day. And then the sun finally set. The day felt abnormally long when you spend it praying that nothing happens. Which reminds me, I haven't heard Monokuma's announcement. I guess that isn't needed anymore. Is everything really going to end? What is everything anyways? How are you holding up? Hi. Are you okay? Are you? How much is everything? If we leave this island, is everything going to end? There's still so much we don't know. About our school memories, the future foundation, Hope Street Academy, Monokuma's true purpose. Can we really end this and turn our backs on all that? And not just that, if we really were leaving, then where are we going? To Hope Street Academy? That was my last night at Jabberwock Island. At a place where my worries didn't even matter, everything was about to end. Man, this island was so great at the start. There's like 55 minutes left, huh? It's gonna explode, and it's gonna be, I don't know what exactly. I feel like I had a fun dream somehow. I think it was about my childhood. Because of that, I was able to face the day with a somewhat happier feeling than usual. That's right, it's the last day, according to Monokuma. Suddenly my body shuddered. Right when I opened my eyes, I was gripping by a fear that I had never felt before. A fear like I'd been abandoned in this world, completely utterly alone, with nobody left on this island. Kazuichi, Fuyiko, Akane, Sonia. Like everyone was gone and I couldn't find them anywhere. I suddenly couldn't believe in anything, like everything in this world had nothing but lies. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. I rushed out of the cottage, desperate to escape that fear. Are we glitching? What is this, antiseptic? I'm just gonna wait for... I mean, this technically happened at the very beginning of the game. I rushed out of the college, desperate to escape this fear. I rushed out... Oh, no. Oh, so the Matrix. What the heck was that? When I left the cottage, I randomly ran into her.
Hello there.
Everything's fine. Good timing. Good timing. What do you mean?
See?
Remember Nagito's video message that we found at the factory? Yeah, when we were dealing with the bomb ruckus. What about it?
Well?
Apparently there was more to that message inside that laptop, huh?
Yep.
We weren't able to see it until a day or so has passed. Apparently it was locked by a timer. Did he set it up so we wouldn't be able to watch it until after the class trial? Why would he do that?
Perhaps.
Maybe Nagito planned to leave this as a will. Nagito's will? Where's it right now? We're just planning to meet at the restaurant and watch it together. Got it, the restaurant. We're just gonna ignore the last 60 seconds. We're just gonna ignore the last 60 seconds. Got it. Also, trial's over. Not the end of the chapter, though. Interesting. Maybe this really is the end. Wait, how is it repaired? Wait. Why is the hotel repaired? Oh, shortcake is gone still. You're late. Is it true? Nagito really left another message? Kneel before Miss Sonia and thank her. She was the one who found it. I was going for a walk with Gundam's hamsters and I found... Oh, and you walk with Gundam's hamsters? Come on. I found it when I stopped by the factory.
Listen well.
Coincidence, you say? Wrong. That is the will of causality guiding you. Well, welcome back, buddy.
Huh?
Why'd Miss Sonia be gone for a walk with Gundam? I'd never allowed that.
Damn right.
Anyway, let's hurry up and play it. Yeah, you're right. I wonder who's watching this message. Is it the trader for the Future Foundation? If so, congratulations. It looks like it ended the way I had hoped it would. And the way he hoped it would. Oh, that's true. He really wanted to kill us all, huh?
Damn it.
Nagito was trying to kill everyone except the trader. That's what Monokuma said.
Hey!
So he really set up the traitor as a killer and even tried to make sure them survive the trial? But why would he do that? Come on. Bro Yakiya, Brogami, enough with your useless talk, it appears there's still more. I'm happy right now, kind of. Why are they back? But if everyone but the traitor is watching this video, then unfortunately I guess I lost. The outcome is the complete opposite of the hope that I believed in. Well, not that it matters for me anymore. I mean, no matter what the outcome is, it doesn't matter for a dropout like me. Now then, let's put this meaningless introduction aside and get on to the business. Since I don't know who I'm talking to, I'm going to speak so that both sides will understand. First of all, you might be wondering why I did what I did. Well, I just took action after talking about it for so long. The special prize in the final dead room allowed me to learn a certain truth, and it would be troublesome if everyone found out, so I already disposed of that page. But anyways, I was totally surprised. I mean... spam... alt curdles. The Future Foundation's traitor must have known that truth all along. And so I was able to learn the truth about this world and resolved to take action immediately. I should have made fun of Hajime. Deep down, I always wanted to become a protagonist myself. Check the web for details. But now I know the truth. As I look back on Monokuma's actions, I'm starting to see what he's planning. By giving us information about the island's mystery and the Future Foundation, he's raising all of your hopes, but only so he can lead you into an unimaginable despair. Plus, Monokuma's trying to show that despair to someone. Perhaps that someone is... seriously piss game... Okay, cool. Gotcha. Jeez, what a hopeless truth. Who's Monokuma's true identity? How come they'd come up with a plan like this? But that's enough reflecting on the past. Let's talk about the future now. If you want to skip Monokuma's plan, there's a specific place you need to go to. The key to enter that place is that message you found at Nezumi Castle.
Well...
Normally you need to follow a bunch of steps to enter that place, but since that message gets rid of those steps, you can think of it as an Easter egg or something. That was probably left by someone other than Monokuma or Monami, but that has nothing to do with me. Oh, you guys still think you're not gonna die or something? www stop it don't stop 12. I had to hide this until my plan came to an end, but now's a nice time to announce it, right? So then I'll announce the password. Ooh, Leon! It's Leon! That's the password that was written in Nezumi Castle. You have to use that to enter that specific place. That's the only way you can escape Monokuma. I feel like I've been talking forever, but that's all for me. With this, my duty is finished. I believe my actions will become the foundation of this world's hope. And if that really happens, praise me, tell the others what I've accomplished, erect a bronze statue of me, respect me.
Please call me the ultimate hope.
Right. This was Nagito's final message. 11037, number that Nagito said was the password. There's no mistaking it. That's the password to enter the ancient ruin.
Hey.
You better hurry. Oh no, I think let's go before the countdown reaches 0. You're right, let's go. Let's go. Get out of my way. Now's the time to relax. Either head to the ancient ruin on the second island. Ooh, it's the blood moon? Oh no, we're inside Twilight Birdo's. We're inside? Oh no. This is definitely the Matrix. I guess it's the last time I'll be checking you out, huh? Alright. Hope's Peak. Ruins. Somehow, it's quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
At least I have to go inside. What's gonna be in there?
You are a boy, right?
It's so unreliable to be freaked out like that. You're a man, aren't you? Oh, jeez. And Nekomaru, too? This is that countdown. There's no time to stand around. It's our last chance to get inside. Starting to feel nauseous from the thrills, the chills, the kills. Oh, no. Even Brocon's back, but... Oh. Almost forgot about Teru. The Tupperware I kept within me. If you're gonna let it out... Oh, no. Come on. That's not the time to mess around. It's gonna be alright. You don't have to worry. I will protect you, young master. Now then, let's go moving forward together.
Shut up.
Don't treat me like a kid. Do you guys not realize?
This is your leader's order.
Believe that hope lies beyond that point. That is your leader's orders. Sure.
What?
What was that? I told her that you only understand piggy talk. I said, you're so cool in piggy talk.
In the name of my family.
I'm going to kill you.
Hajime.
Hajime, the password, please. Yeah, I know. 1137, right?
It's gonna be fine.
There's no need for you to worry. The only thing beyond this point is a shining future. Now then, let's open the door to the future. Okay, but what does that explain why we're suddenly in the Matrix? Anyone gonna explain that? Beyond this door, the future is waiting, a sparkling future, and now let's move forward. No one's gonna explain that? Okay.
Is this a trial ground? But why am I at a trial ground?
It sure looks like a trial ground, but the vibe is way different than the one from before.
By the way...
Huh?
Where did everyone go?
Everyone?
What? Something's wrong. What did I do? Okay. No, that's not it. I'm not the weird one. What's really weird is... Oh, okay. This world. Oh, no. It's 0. So you really are gonna blow up, but the plot twist... Is that... That's gotta be the twist. They're giving us too many hints. Stage clear? Oh no, what have we wandered into now? And why? Even if that is the case, why? How? End. To be continued. Abandon all hope. I don't like the idea of that. Oh, gamer back. Really? No, we gotta... Whatever. Yeah, I'd like to save. Chapter 0? Heading to into the school trip. Chapter 0? It would be wrong to say it was swaying from side to side. Was it chapter 0? Well, we're gonna save chapter 0 for the next episode. That's gonna be all for this episode. That's a really creepy sound. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell notification, the actual subscribe button. But I don't know which video will be next. We're just gonna have to wait and see. So until this time, take care. Enjoy pizza responsibly. Thank you for watching.